Seawolves fans, to the Get Your Red On Minute. I'm your host, Danny Cleffinger. The women's basketball team clinched their 12th victory of the season, and much of that success is due to their team's overall defensive strategy. With 12 wins under their belt, the Stony Brook women's basketball team is looking ahead with confidence that they can make a huge statement in the conference going into the second round of America East play. The team relies on their stifling defense to create their offense, and they know that their defensive intensity starts in practice.
We do shell drill every day. It's one of our favorite drills, and we really emphasize pressuring the ball, high hands, and being really physical. And if you can really limit the way that another team scores, I think it gives you a confidence that you can go down there and score on them.
The Seawolves have been looking to run the floor and push the ball in transition more than in the past, and in order to do so, they must get stops on defense. Senior forward Gerda Gatling is second on the team in steals and is the team's key defensive stopper. Gerda says she knows her role on the team is to shut out the best offensive player on the other team as best as she can, and she takes pride in that role.
I think Coach Boyle and the team have a lot of confidence in me to stop the other team's best scorer. So it's definitely helped my confidence because I know my teammates are trusting me to stop their best scorer, and also that they trust me to have their back if anything were to break down defensively.
For us, she's kind of been our defensive specialist. She's so athletic that she can get her hands on a lot of balls and get a lot of tips for us, and she plays really hard.
Gerda and her teammates know that to play strong defense in a game, they have to bring 100% effort to practice every day.
We do a ton of scrimmaging, and really whether it's a breakdown drill, whether it's a full court scrimmage, we really emphasize the defense. And we have a whole defensive system that really tries to limit other teams' ability of getting to the rim and their post scoring. And so we try to teach that step by step all the way through. And I think our players this year have done a great job with it, and it's really helped us take that next step as we try to win more games and compete for a championship.
The indoor track and field team will compete in the America East Championships on Monday.
We're all in really good shape. I think the whole team has just put on a lot of effort over the winter break.
We caught up with Coach Andy Ronan to talk about how his teams are looking for the upcoming championships, starting with the men.
We're a little bit beaten up right now with some injuries to some of our key players. Eric Speakman, obviously we're going to miss from conference because he's out. Sophomore Tyler Frigg is coming along really nicely. I think he's going to be a big factor in the 3,000 metres. He's also going to help our DMR team on Friday night, backed up by Sam Kimmy and James Snack. Lamar Hayes is in very good shape right now. He's going to do very well in the long jump, the 200 for us, and he will be a key figure in the 4x4 as well. Chris Hand in the weight throw, another sophomore who's PR'd already this season, and I think he's going to be a contender for a scoring spot, hopefully maybe a top 5 if he has a really good day. In terms of team position, we're going to struggle a little bit because of the number of people we're missing, but I think we know that again we're going to be looking at around 5th, 6th spot.
And for the women's team?
Again, we have a couple of key injuries there, but obviously Olivia Byrne is a key factor. She'll be in the mile and the distance medley relay. Freshman Christina Million is continuing an excellent year after cross-country season. Qualified for ECACs last week in the 3,000. Will be a top 3 person, I think, in the conference in that event. Annie Kuhn, Lorraine McCarthy in the 3,000, 5,000 are going to be very important to us. It's going to be down to the relays, the 4x8s, the distance medley, coming up with big points for us to help us try to be top 5.
Be sure to check back on GoSeawolves.org to find out the results from the championships. That's it for today's Get Your Red On Minute. Remember to tune in next Friday. I'm Danny Cleffinger reminding you to get your red on. It's what we do.